Hi everyone, happy Monday. Getting started back at the week. Welcome back if you have been joining, and welcome if this is your first time. We're going to get started in just a few minutes so you can set up your space, get your mat laid out. If you're practicing on the rug or floor today, that is good too. Okay, great. Well, we will get started on our mats. Come to a seated position, probably in the center of your mat. Cross your legs, start to sit comfortably on your bottom. Let your knees out to the side. Either place your hands on your knees, palm side down for a more grounding effect, or palm side up to receive energy. You can start to close your eyes. Take a big breath in through your nose. And open mouth. Exhale. Inhale through the nose. And open mouth. Let the air go. Start to sit up tall, lengthening out through your spine. Imagine that the crown of your head, almost even the back crown of your head, is starting to lift towards the ceiling. This can help lengthen out the back of the neck versus looking up and you start to crunch that back of the neck. So really lengthen, lifting the crown of the head to the ceiling, feeling a nice stretch in the back of the neck. Continue your breath in and your breath out. On each inhale, lengthen the breath that you take in. And on your breath out, start to match the length of the inhale. Breathe in and breathe out. If you find your shoulders rolling forward, roll them back as you start to imagine your heart lifting to the sky. This can help take any rounding out of your spine and continue to breathe. We'll take 2 more breaths. Inhale through the nose and open mouth. Exhale. 1 more breath in and let that breath out. Blink your eyes open, lift your arms up towards the sky. Keep that left hand lifted as you bring the right arm down to your side. Start to bend into the right arm as you reach up and over to the right with your left arm. Fingertips reaching towards the right side of your space. Take a big inhale through that left side body and let the breath out. Keep bended into that side, that right arm, as you lift the left arm up and over to the left, hovering the left hand above the ground. Let your palm face down towards the floor. Feel a pretty deep stretch in the left side of your neck. So you're, staying bent into that right arm and just reaching towards the left side of your space. Yep, there you go with that left arm. Take a breath here. And we're going to stay bent and just start to bring your left arm forward and then start to make some circles with that left arm. So bring it forward, up towards the sky, and then back behind you. Should feel pretty deep in that left side of the neck. You can take it the other way, relaxing the head to the right side. And then let your left hand stay static as you bring the right hand to the head and lift your head up to center. Let's sweep both arms up and take the left hand down to the mat as you reach the right arm up and over to the left, starting to bend into that left arm. Take a big breath through that right side. Keeping into the bend, start to reach the right arm up and over to the right side of your space, hovering that hand about a foot off of the mat. Perfect. Breathe into that right side of the neck. It should feel a pretty deep stretch, but it should also feel good. So make sure that you are keeping your head relaxed towards the left side, taking out any tension in your neck and shoulders. So we're going to do those arm circles here, keeping bent into that left arm. Just move the right arm forward, up and back, and take that arm forward, up and back. Let's do that once more, then we'll switch directions. And now take it forward. Once more, we'll return back to the right arm reaching out. Take that left hand on the side of the left of your face and bring your head up to center. Perfect. We'll come forward into a tabletop. So come on over to your knees and your hands, shoulders over your wrists, hips over your knees, and we'll flow through a few rounds of cat-cow. So drop your belly, lift your gaze for cow pose. Take a big breath in and exhale, round your spine for cat. Let your head hang heavy towards the ground. Inhale for cow. Look up, breath in, and exhale, round your spine. Let your head hang heavy for cat. Let's take a few more rounds of cat-cow. You can take it at your own pace, moving forward and back. Let your head sway from side to side. Even move your hips from side to side, maybe even in a circle. That feels good to you. Just moving up the spine, warming it up. And on your next breath in, return to a neutral tabletop. We're going to keep that left hand planted as we inhale the right arm to the sky. Reach through those right fingertips as you open up the heart. And on your exhale, take the right arm under the left, bringing the right side of your head down to the mat. You can stay right here, pulling your core to your spine to create space for the twist. If you'd like to take this a little further, start to press into the mat with your left hand, deepening the twist, opening your shoulders up to the left. If this feels good, stay right here if you want even a little bit more. Lift the left arm up to the sky and then take it around your lower back, taking a hold of the right hip crease as you use that as leverage to open up that left shoulder as well. Wherever you're at, continue to breathe. Release the bind, inhale the left arm high, and take that left hand down to the mat, pressing into the mat with the left hand as you unravel. Inhale, reach that right arm high, and take the right hand down to the mat. Let's take this over on the other side. Keep that right hand planted. Inhale the left arm high, stretch through those fingertips, and on your exhale, thread the needle, left arm onto the right. Let that left side of your head come down to the mat. You can stay here. You can take that right hand and press it into the mat to deepen the twist. You can take that bind by reaching the right arm up and over your lower back, taking a hold of that left hip crease. Using that hold to open up the right shoulder and breathe. Release your hand if you took the bind. Reach up to the sky And then take the right hand down to the mat as you press into the mat to lift yourself up. Unwind the twist, reaching high with that left hand, and left hand comes down to the mat. So take a look at your hands, spread your fingers wide, shoulder distance apart, tuck your toes under and lift your hips high, down dog. Pedal out your feet left and right, dropping one heel towards the mat and then the other. Feels really nice in the back of the calves. Starting to get comfortable in your down dog. Roll your shoulders away from your ears. Start rotating your biceps towards one another as you press into the mat with all 10 fingertips. Let your head relax towards the ground. If you notice any rounding in your back, bend your knees, tilt your tailbone to the sky, and then re-straighten out the legs. We'll take a few more breaths in our down dog. Really stretching the back of the legs. On your next breath in, look forward, bend your knees, step or float to the top of the mat in a forward fold. Take your feet hip distance apart, keep a nice bend in the knees as you let your head hang heavy towards the ground for ragdoll. You take a hold of each elbow to add some traction in the back. Wherever you're at, let your head relax towards the floor. Try not to hold on to anything in that neck or shoulders. Continue to breathe. On your inhale, feel your belly press against your thighs. And on your exhale, feel yourself folding a little bit deeper. Release your hands down to the mat. We're going to keep the left hand on the mat, bend into the left knee, start to straighten the right leg as you inhale the right arm high for a twist. Breathe in. And on your exhale, take the right hand down to the mat, bend into the right knee, straighten the left leg as you inhale the left arm high for a twist. Let's take that twice more on each side. Left hand comes down to the mat. Inhale the right arm high. Inhale. And on your exhale, right hand comes down to the mat. Inhale the left arm high. Once more, we'll take it on each side. Left hand comes down. Right arm reaches up. Right hand comes down. Left arm reaches high. Take that left hand down. Let your head relax towards the ground as you slowly roll to a stand, one vertebrae at a time. Head coming up last. Roll your shoulders up into your ears, back and down. Let's do that again. Shoulders up into the ears, back and down. Take your hands to heart center. Feel free to close your eyes. If you'd like to acknowledge an intention for your practice today, what would you like to receive from your time on your mat? And what would you like to take with you when you step off and move on to the rest of your day? Take a moment. Let's take a breath together. Inhale through the nose and open mouth. Exhale. Awesome. Blink your eyes open, sweep your arms down by your side. Inhale, mountain pose, arms reach high. Exhale, gentle back bend, cactus the arms, lift the heart. Inhale, stretch the arms high. Exhale, fold forward and down. Inhale, lift halfway, hands come to your shins. Flatten out the spine as you reach the crown of your head forward, the tailbone back. And exhale, fold. Let's do that again. Inhale, halfway lift, flatten the back. And exhale, fold, plant the hands, step the right foot back in a low lunge. So get set up into your low lunge. Drop that right heel down or right knee down as you untuck the right toes. Inhale your arms high, Anjaneyasana. Start to walk those left toes forward and then sink down a little bit lower into that left knee. Continue to breathe. Take a hold of your right wrist and reach it up and over to the left. Squeezing your legs together will help you balance. And continue to breathe. Inhale to center. Let's take it over to the other side. Engaging your core, lift that left arm up and over to the right. So you find yourself maybe coming back to center. Once you have that bend, you can sink forward again into that left knee. Inhale to center, release your hands. Drop the hands down to the mat. Tuck the right toes under as you come off of the right knee. Keep the left or the right hand planted as you inhale the left arm high for a twist. You can stay here. If you'd like to join me in a horizon lunge, shift to the outer edge of the right foot, the outer edge of the left foot as you start to sink your hips down towards the mat and stretch that left arm towards the back of your space. This can be pretty intense, so if this is too much, stay in the twist, the regular twist. Let's take one more breath. Inhale the left arm high and take that left hand down to the mat, coming back to our low lunge. Step the right foot to meet the left in a forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Keep your hands planted as you step the left leg back in a low lunge. Drop down onto that left knee, untuck the toes. Press down to rise, Anjaneyasana, arms reach high. You can walk the right toes forward and sink a little bit lower into the hips. Take a hold of the left wrist and reach it up and over to the right. Feel a nice side body stretch. Squeezing your legs together for balance. Inhale to center, switch out the grip, take a hold of the right wrist, reach it up and over to the left. Maybe you come back to center and then sink a little bit lower in that right knee. One more breath. Inhale to center, release the hands, drop the hands down to the mat, tuck the left toes under, return to the low lunge, lifting that left knee off the ground. Keep the left hand planted as you inhale the right arm high for a twist. You can definitely stay here if you want to take that horizon lunge with me. Shift to the outer edge of the right foot, the outer edge of the left foot as you start to sink your hips down towards the mat and reach your right arm towards the back of your space. Breathe here. And inhale the right arm high, return to your low lunge, and we'll step the left foot to meet the right in a forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway, and exhale, fold. Inhale, rise to stand all the way up, arms reach high, and exhale, hands to heart center. Let's take one breath together. Inhale, fill up. And exhale, let it go. Inhale your arms high up overhead and exhale, fold forward and down. Inhale, lift halfway, flatten the back, and exhale, fold, plant your hands, step back to your plank and hold your plank. You can hold your plank here, or if you'd like to join me in a chaturanga, shift your shoulders over the wrists. You can always drop down onto your knees as you lower halfway down. Inhale, upward facing dog as you straighten the arms. And exhale, tuck your toes, down dog. Breathe in and breathe out. Inhale, look forward, bend your knees, step or float to the top of your space. Inhale, halfway lift, and exhale, fold. Inhale, rise to stand all the way up, arms overhead, and let's take it down. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lift halfway, flatten the back. Exhale, plant the hands, step back to your plank. And again, hold the plank or flow through chaturanga. Lowering halfway down. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, down dog. Breathe in and breathe out. Inhale the right leg high. Bend the right knee and open up the hips, stacking that right hip on top of the left. Getting a little mobility in that hip. You can circle the knee one way, you take it the other way. Straighten the right leg out and place the right foot down to the ground. Inhale the left leg high. Bend that left knee, stack the left hip on top of the right. Twisting through the waist as you keep your shoulders squared to the mat. And take that knee circling in one direction and take it the other. Straighten the left leg and bring that left foot down to the mat. Bring the right leg up once more and step through low lunge. We're going to come up to warrior one, taking that left foot over to the left. So you drop the left heel down, press down into your right foot to rise, warrior one, arms sweep high. We'll take a breath here, getting situated in our warrior one. You can use your hands to bring your right hip back, squaring the hips off to the top of your mat. Then lift the arms high and bend down into that right knee. Sweep your hands behind your back, clasp your hands, squeeze the shoulder blades together as you inhale your heart to the sky and exhale, fold forward. Whether you're resting your chest on your thigh or letting it fall towards the inside of the right thigh, let your head relax towards the ground. Take any tension out of the neck. And breathe. Use your hands, pull yourself up. Release the grip, sweep the arms up to the sky. If you take a gentle back bend, cactus the arms. Inhale the arms high. And exhale, take the hands down to the mat. Set the right foot to meet the left. And let's take a side plank. So let's shift onto the outer edge of our feet. Shift the heels to the left as you open up to the right, lifting the right arm high. You can always take that modified side plank by dropping the left knee to the ground. One more breath. And take the right hand down to the mat and then push back down dog. Breathe in and breathe out. I don't know about you, but I'm warming up. Left leg up and back. Exhale, step through low lunge. Walk that right foot over to the right, drop the right heel down. So you inhale the arms high, warrior one. You can take your left hand and bring that left hip back, taking the right hip forward, and then bend down into that left leg. Inhale the arms high. And exhale, take your hands behind your back, squeeze the shoulder blades together as you inhale. And exhale, fold forward and down. Humble warrior. Again, you can let your chest rest on your thigh or take it to the inside of that right knee for an extra fold. Just relax the head down to the ground and breathe. Use your hands to pull yourself up. Release the grip, inhale the arms high. Let's take that back bend once more. Inhale the arms to center and exhale, take the hands down to the mat, step the left foot to meet the right, and let's take another side plank. So we're going to shift our heels to the right as we open up to the left, reaching high to the sky with the left hand. Always the option to take that modified side plank by dropping the right knee to the ground and flattening the left foot. Let's take one more breath. Drop the left hand down to the mat. One breath here, and then push up and back, down dog. Let's take 2 breaths. Inhale through the nose. And open mouth. Exhale. One more breath in. And let the breath go. Inhale the right leg high. Exhale, step through low lunge. We're going to come back up to warrior one, so shift that left foot over, drop the left heel down, and rise, warrior one. Sweep the hands behind your back, and this time we're going to straighten that right leg as we lift through the heart and fold forward and down for a shoulder opening pyramid pose. So if you are having trouble balancing here, you can always release your hands and bring them down to the mat. What we want to do here is make sure that we're shifting that right hip back and really elongating the back of that right leg. This can feel a really nice stretch. Continue to breathe. Start to bend into the right leg. Release your hands if they're still bound and lift them up to the sky, warrior one. Drop the hands down to the mat. Step the right foot to meet the left and flow through your chaturanga or push back, down dog. Inhale the left leg high. Exhale, step through low lunge. We're going to drop the right heel down, return to our warrior one, lifting the arms high. Take the hands behind your back. Again, this time we're going to straighten that left leg. As you shift the left hip back, bring the right hip forward as you lift through the heart and then fold forward and down in a pyramid pose. Keep those arms bound. If that feels good, or drop your hands down to the mat. Remember, we want to keep that left hip shifted back. Try to bring the right hip forward. It's a very slight tilt, but it can feel a big difference. Continue to breathe. Start to bend into the left leg. Inhale your arms up overhead, returning to our warrior one. Take another gentle back bend. Cactus the arms. Inhale the arms high. And exhale the hands down to the mat. Step the left foot to meet the right. And flow through chaturanga. Lowering halfway down. Inhale, straighten the arms. And exhale, lift the hips. Down dog. Breathe in and breathe out. Inhale the right leg high. Exhale, step through low lunge. We're going to return to that low lunge, that Anjaneyasana. So drop down onto the left knee, untuck the toes, and inhale the arms high. This time we're going to take our hands to heart center, shift our heart forward, and then take a twist. So we're going to take that left elbow outside of the right knee as you use your hands to press your chest open to the right. Belly button pulls in towards the spine. Legs are engaged, shoulders pull down away from your ears. And breathe into the twist. You can stay here or you can join me by tucking your left toes under, coming off of the left knee in a crescent twist. We'll take 2 more breaths. Inhale. Exhale, twist a little deeper. 1 more breath in. And on the breath out, release your hands to the inside of the right foot and start to walk that right foot up and out over to the right. We're going to drop down back onto that left knee and take a runner's lunge. So you can keep that right knee pulled in to get the back of your leg. If you need a little bit more hip opening stretch here, start to roll on the outside edge of that right foot and take your knee out to the side. Wherever you're at, enjoy the stretch. Bring the right knee back to center if you took it out to the side. Tuck those left toes under as you come off of the left knee. Bring the right foot back to the left. Let's take another side plank. So keep that right hand planted, shift the heels to the right. So we open up to the left, reaching the left arm high. Maybe you take the left arm up over your head. One breath here. And then take that left hand down to the mat and lift your hips up and back, down dog. Inhale your left leg high. Exhale, step through a lunge. Drop down onto the right knee, untuck the toes. Inhale the arms high as we return to our Anjaneyasana. You know where we're going. Take those hands to the heart center. As you shift your heart forward, we're going to twist to the left. So take the right elbow outside of your left knee. Press your hands together to deepen the twist. And breathe. If this feels good, stay here. If you want to join me in a crescent twist, tuck the right toes under as you lift the right knee off of the mat. Squeezing your legs together, pressing your hands together to deepen the twist, pulling the belly button to your spine, and make room for that twist, and breathe. One more inhale. And on your exhale, release your hands to the inside of your left foot and start to walk that left foot towards the top edge of your mat. You can drop down onto the right knee, untuck those toes. And if you want more of a hamstring stretch, keep that knee tucked into the center. If you'd like more hip opening, roll onto the outer edge of that left foot and let your knee go out to the side. Whatever feels good to you, whatever you need today, whatever's calling to you, go there. It's cold but sunny in Chicago. At least we have the sun. Bring that left knee back to center, tuck the right toes under. Come off of the right knee and bring that left foot to meet the right. And let's take another side plank. Shift those heels to the left. Keep the left hand planted as you inhale the right arm high. You can always take that modified side plank. Reach the right arm over your head. Get a full side body stretch. And take that right arm down to the mat. Let's hold our plank for one more breath. And then push your hips up and back, down dog. Inhale the right leg high. Exhale, come through half pigeon. Bring the right knee to your right wrist. Keep the right foot flexed. So you bring the shin down to the mat. Start to walk your left toes back. Drop that left knee down. Untuck the toes. Press down into your hands to lift yourself up and start to walk forward and down in a sleeping pigeon. Let your head rest on your hands. Breathe into any tightness that you're feeling. Start to return to your hands. Walk your hands back towards your leg. Tuck the left toes under. Come on up and back. Returning to your down dog. Bend that right leg and let's open up those hips again. A little movement into that right side. Right foot can come down to meet the left. Inhale the left leg high. Exhale, come through, half pigeon, left knee to the left wrist. Left toes either flexed or pointed. So you start to shift that right foot back. Press down into your hands to lift. And then start to fold forward and down in a sleeping pigeon. This side might feel tighter, maybe not as tight. Just continue to breathe wherever you need the breath. Your head rests on something to reduce any tension in the neck or shoulders. Start to slowly return to your hands. Tuck the right toes under. Come on up, lifting that left leg up, bend the left knee. Take a few of those knee circles. And bring the left foot down to meet the right. On your next breath in, look forward, bend your knees, step or float to the top of the mat. We're going to come down to a seat. Let your legs out long in front of you. Reach your arms up to the sky, and then exhale, fold forward and down. Maybe you take a hold of your calves, your feet, your thighs, whatever you can reach today. Enjoy a forward fold bend. Release any grip you've taken. Sit up nice and tall, arms out long. Pull your core in as you slowly roll all the way down. We'll bring our right knee into our chest. Take a gentle squeeze. Maybe you even start to bring that right knee to your right shoulder, to the right side of your rib cage. Take a big breath in. And on your exhale, bring the right knee over to the left for a supine twist. Push the right arm overhead or out to the side. Enjoy a few breaths right here. Bring the right knee back to center. A nice, one more squeeze. And then start to bring that left knee in and lengthen the right leg out long. Take a squeeze, bringing that left knee to the left shoulder. That feels good. Take it even to the outside of the rib cage. There's a little bit more space there to bring it in. Take a nice breath in. And then your breath out, bring the right knee over, left knee over to the right. So reach the left arm up overhead or out to the side. Enjoy a few breaths here. Bring the left knee back to center. Bring both knees into your chest. Squeeze everything in. Maybe even bring your head up. Everything into a ball. Take a big breath in. And your exhale, let everything go. Lengthen your legs out long. Moving into your final resting pose of Shavasana. Let your toes fall out to the side. Let your hands rest down by your side. Start to return to your natural breathing rhythm. Feeling your heels, your knuckles, your calves, your shoulder blades, all connected, supported by the ground beneath you. Start to feel your body melt down into the earth. If you'd like to enjoy a few more moments in your Shavasana, please stay and do so. If you'd like to be guided out to move on with the rest of your day, start to invite small movements in your fingers and your toes. Take your head from side to side, reawakening your body. Stretch your arms up over your head. Take a nice full body stretch from your fingertips all the way down to your toes. Slowly start to bring your knees into your center and roll over onto your side. Let your head rest on your forearm. Enjoy a breath right here. It's so good sometimes to just be in this place. Use your hands to press yourself up to a seated position on your mat. Feel free to close your eyes. Take your hands to heart center. Thank you all for joining me again on this glorious Monday. Feel free to take your hands to third eye center, seat of enlightenment and gratitude, and bow forward in thanks. Namaste. Thank you everyone for joining. It's been awesome seeing familiar faces. Hope you guys have a great rest of your week. And I can't see everyone until I scroll through my phone. Oh, it was so great to see you guys. I hope you have a good week. I'll see you on Wednesday. Hi everyone, thanks for joining in. If you have any specific questions on yoga, feel free to message me. And if you're curious about health and nutrition coaching, feel free to check out my business page at Happier Health. I'll see you guys on Wednesday. Bye.